This is episode 1705. Welcome to the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I honor you for being exactly where you are right this moment. As you get ready to meditate, or maybe you're simply looking for a little extra peace, energy, and clarity to take along with you as you go throughout your busy day. In today's episode, you're going to be guided as I share an affirmation with you to do as you meditate today. I'll guide you through a few rounds of an affirmation to follow your truth. And we are exploring the theme this week of renewal. It is strength and renewal as you continue to move through this new year and commit yourself to the goals, to the virtues, to the word of the year, to whatever it was you selected to help you define this year. And as we start the second month of the year, you may find that you need a little pick-me-up. So this week is all about renewal. As you follow your truth in today's episode, it can be so confusing to know what your truth is. And in yesterday's episode, I shared with you that I'll be guiding you through a new skill set to help you determine whether or not you are allowing the truth into your life, whether it's the thoughts you think or even the news you listen to or read, or whether you are caught up in this epidemic of fake news that seems to be so prevalent today. And you may be feeding yourself some fake news by the way you think about life. So yesterday's skill set was to identify what kind of content you were receiving as you made important decisions in your life. Even if you're skimming the news, it impacts your life. You carry away the events of the day with you. It impacts you. So when you think about the kind of content, make sure that it's thoughtful or insightful. It's not just thrown out there to create a sensationalized effect. Make sure that there's some substance or a reason why you would want to know a particular angle of the news. Likewise, with your thoughts, filter out the fake news you may be feeding yourself. So if you find that when you encounter a particular person, you start feeling very agitated or angry, ask yourself what the real situation may be. Is this just something you've built up? Or is there a real valid reason to feel uncomfortable around someone? Ask yourself a couple different layers of why statements. So you can start off, if you're feeling a little negative, you could say, why am I feeling this way? And then when you realize, oh yeah, that's because I ran into this person. Then you could say, well, what is it about this person that makes me feel negative? And then when you get that response, take it deeper to another why. Ask yourself, well, is what this person doing actually worth getting upset about? Is there some truth here? And that is one way you can identify the kind of content as part of your new skill set. And the second skill set is identifying whether the news is complete. So by going through several different layers of why, you can make sure that your sources are trustworthy, including your emotions, that your emotions are responding correctly in an authentic way that has some substance and merit, that you're not just being triggered and reacting without a valid reason. So, this is what I encourage you to do today. Think of it as your challenge today. So, let's now do the affirmation to follow your truth. If you want the full guided meditation, as always, you know where you can find it. It is on my app called the Sip and Om app. This app, actually, it is the Sip and Om meditation app. And this app will allow you to try for 2 weeks free access to all more than 1,700 meditations. I share a fresh meditation there, just as I do with you here on the podcast. And the meditations are focused around a theme, just like here on the podcast. The difference is that you are guided through a full meditation experience. And you also have several other perks, such as a journal to go along with each week's series, and a guide with the different meditation techniques on it. And you can find out about our herbal teas there too while you're at it. So that is the Sip and Om meditation app. Try it for 2 weeks free, especially through this series, the Renewal series, where you're finding your truth. So settle yourself down and get ready to meditate. As you relax your mind and body, keep your eyes ever so slightly elevated upward to keep your thoughts uplifted. And begin to notice the rhythm and flow of your breath. Now, as you are seated, think about how you're feeling right this moment and repeat the affirmation, I follow truth. Repeat it out loud, engaging the power of your voice. I follow truth. I follow truth. I follow truth. Notice how that resonates within you. Now repeat the affirmation in your natural speaking voice. I follow truth. I follow truth. I follow truth. Notice how it feels to repeat the affirmation in this way. Now repeat the affirmation to yourself mentally. I follow truth. And continue to sit in silence, soaking in these good vibrations you've created. As always, you are so worth slowing down for.